Hey creators, welcome back to the channel, the spot where we break down cameras, lenses, drones, and all the latest creative tech that's changing the way we capture the world and tell stories. Whether you're a photographer chasing that perfect shot, a filmmaker crafting cinematic visuals, or a content creator looking to level up your gear, you've landed in the right place. And if this is your very first time here, welcome. Around here, we go deep. I'm talking hands-on reviews, gear comparisons, pro tips, and the juiciest leaks and rumors from the world of cameras and filmmaking. So before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell because we've got some game-changing content coming your way and I don't want you to miss it. Now let's talk about the camera that has the creative community buzzing right now, the Sony A7V. From what we've seen in leaks and early reports, this could be Sony's next big leap in the hybrid market. Picture this: a 44-megapixel full-frame sensor, uncropped 4K 120 frames per second, recording a next-gen AI autofocus system, and body refinements inspired by the flagship A1, but without that eye-watering price tag. In today's breakdown, we're going to cover all the leaks and rumors in detail. How the new sensor could transform your stills workflow, what uncropped slow motion means for filmmakers, whether overheating might finally be solved, and of course who this camera is really for. By the end of this video, you'll know if the A7V deserves a spot on your 2025 upgrade list. Sensor and stills performance, more pixels, more possibilities. Let's start with the core of any camera, the sensor. Rumors are pointing toward a 44-megapixel full-frame sensor in the A7V. That's a solid step up from the A7 IV's 33 megapixels and puts it closer to the high residential territory of the A7 R series. What does that mean for photographers? Sharper landscapes and studio portraits with massive detail. Room to crop in post without losing critical sharpness. Cleaner prints at larger sizes, perfect for commercial work. But here's the kicker: it's supposedly a non-stack sensor. So, while resolution is impressive, the readout speed won't match Sony's A1. This could mean some rolling shutter artifacts in fast-moving scenes. The good news? Leaks suggest up to 20 frames per second burst shooting. For a non-stack sensor, that's no joke. Sports shooters might still lean A1, but for wildlife events or casual action, that's more than enough firepower. Video capabilities: a cinematic powerhouse. Now video shooters, this is where things get spicy. The Sony A7V is rumored to deliver 4K recording up to 120 frames per second, uncropped 10-bit 4:2:2 internal recording, Sony's S-Cinetone color science, multiple log options for maximum flexibility in post. If Sony really brings full-frame, uncropped 4K 120 frames per second, that's a massive deal. Other cameras often crop in at higher frame rates, messing with your field of view and lens choices. Getting true full-frame slow motion would be a game-changer for YouTubers, filmmakers, and wedding videographers. But let's address the elephant in the room: overheating. The A7 IV had issues here, especially during long-form recording. If Sony integrates a better heat dissipation system similar to the A7S III or A1, this could finally be the hybrid that lets you shoot interviews, events, and live streams without worrying about a thermal shutdown. Autofocus AI gets smarter. One of Sony's biggest calling cards has always been autofocus. With the A7V, leaks suggest we'll see the debut of a dedicated AI processor for subject recognition and tracking. That could mean smarter eye tracking for humans, animals, and birds. New recognition for cars, planes, insects, and sports movements. Faster, stickier focus, even in unpredictable shooting scenarios. Imagine tracking a bird weaving through branches or a sprinter mid-race and the camera never loses focus. If Sony executes on this, the A7V could easily claim the crown for best autofocus in its price bracket. Design and ergonomic, small refinements. This camera could easily become one of the most exciting hybrid releases of 2025. Between the high-resolution 44MP sensor, the no-compromise 4K 120 frames per second video, and the AI-powered autofocus system, Sony might be setting a new benchmark for creators who want one body that truly does it all. Of course, the verdict will come down to a few big questions. Can Sony tame rolling shutter with a non-stack sensor? Can they finally fix overheating in this tier of camera? And will that AI autofocus system perform as flawlessly in real-world shoots as it looks on paper? Now I want to hear from you. Would you pay around $3,000 for the A7V if these specs are confirmed? Do you see it as a worthy upgrade from the A7 IV? Or would you save up and go straight for the A1? And which rumored feature excites you most, the higher-res sensor, the uncropped 4K slow motion, or the intelligent AI subject tracking? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read and reply to as many as I can, and I love hearing your perspective. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to smash that like button. It really helps more creators discover the channel. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell, because we've got more in-depth reviews, head-to-head comparisons, and rumor roundups coming your way. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today. Until next time, keep creating, keep experimenting, and remember, the best camera is the one that helps you tell your story. I'll see you in the next one.